if you're rich. Or get it in the marketplace if you're not. Or if you have way too much time in your hands. Does anybody even know who I am? I'm the guy who writes stuff. So I have nothing to do with these except for that I write the descriptions. So, hey everybody. What are they? This isn't even this month's, is it? Last month's? What do we have this month?
Rock Puppy.
That's right, I love Rock Puppy. He's the best. Who likes Rock Puppy? That was just for an easy cheer, because I don't know what I'm doing up here. So, what next? Chris, you're the MC, what am I doing up here?
Well, why don't we go ahead and just go through these really quick slide by slide. I think we just wanted to give you guys a little description, a little bit of background about the amount of time and effort that goes into creating the MCs every month.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. The artists, like, it's basically a month-long process. Like, before they're even done with the ones for 1 month, they're working on the ones for the next one. And it looks like it's just 2 items, but it's an incredible amount of work that goes into it. They really bust their asses on these.
One of the coolest things, too, is that, how many of you guys post petitions on Gaia? You know, post petitions for items that you guys like or items that you guys request. One of the coolest things, and you know, correct me if I'm wrong, is every single month, the creative team gets together and they discuss about all the different ideas that they have for that next month on monthly collectible. They go through the forums, they check all the different polls. Man, I'm out of breath from running around the forum all that stuff. Holy cow. Sorry, I'm kind of random, they'll get used to that. So, but yeah, I mean, the creative team gets together and they look through all the different polls and they look through different ideas and they discuss amongst themselves and they're trying to come up with a different theme for that month. A theme that they think you guys would love. I know, how many of you guys have been asking for samurai collectibles for a couple of years now? I know a lot of people have been asking for those, right? And even Alice in Wonderland. I mean, that's one of those cool collectibles where we can take a lot of different requests and put them all together under one theme. So why don't we go ahead and hit the space bar or whatever, and let's go through some of these concept arts. I mean, obviously not all the different designs that they create are actually made, but one of the cool things is that once they all gather together and discuss amongst themselves, you know, what they wanted to do, they all vote. They get a number of different ideas, a number of different themes, and they all vote. Everyone has an equal vote in the process, and then whichever items win, they go ahead and go back, and they all, you know, individually, one at a time, they go through and then create what they particularly think would make a great MC for that month. Let me catch my breath.
You want me to take over for a second?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so all the artists, like he said, sort of vote on it, and everybody kind of like comes up with a general theme for the item, and then they all take a break for, I don't know, a few days or whatever, and work out a whole bunch of concepts. So each artist does like, you know, 5, 10 concepts, and then they get together in a big room, and every single artist votes on the ones they like best, which is usually their own, but you know, somehow it works out. It's not a stalemate.
That's one of the cool things that you see on these. We only have a few slides for each because we want to make sure that you guys have some time to take a look at them. But those actual tally marks, those are some of the votes that some of the artists put to it. So let's go ahead and get to the next one, I think. This one's pretty cool because it's really traditional. I mean, as you guys know, we like doing a lot of traditional, at the same time a lot of non-traditional. We like to mix it up a little bit. And each artist has their own theme, their own idea, their own way that they visualize the item. And you know, when they all vote together, they try to make a compilation so they have a little bit of each in every MC. That way it's a little bit of special something from each of those artists that put in their art into that creation. That's the next slide.
Oh, here's some cool stuff. I'm kind of sad that the one on the bottom, what is it, bottom right, did that make it in there? That one's on.